Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War, and today we are going to fight the Battle of Chickamauga. We're going to bring 2 full corps onto this battlefield, and as you can see we are once again almost bankrupt. The reason for that is that many of our units within our first corps are close to reaching their 3rd star, and therefore I have reinforced as many brigades with veterans as possible. Our infantry is armed with the CSA regiment as well as the Harper's Ferry M1855. We also bring 2 units of Whizzer snipers to the battlefield, as well as 1 skirmishing unit armed with the CSA regiment carbine. For this battle we are also going to bring a whole lot of artillery. Every division has an artillery battery for short range support, as well as 1 for long range fire. In total we bring 3 batteries of 24-pounder howitzers, 1 battery of 12-pounder Napoleons, 2 batteries of 10-pounder Trégiers, and 1 battery each of 20-pounder Parrots, 10-pounder Parrots, and 12-pounder Whitworth. Our second corps is set up in the same way. Our infantry carries mostly the Harper's Ferry M1855, but we have some units armed with the CSA regiment. We also have Faulkner's Legion with the Fayetteville. Last but not least, we bring 2 units of Whizzer snipers, as well as our shock cavalry and Forest's mounted infantry. This corps is also armed with 2 batteries of 24-pounder howitzers and 2 batteries of 12-pounder Napoleons. We also carry 2 batteries of 10-pounder Parrots and 1 battery of 10-pounder Trégiers as well as 20-pounder Parrots. The career point from the last battle was invested into training, maxing out this stat. As you can see, the Federals field 10,400 soldiers and 31 artillery pieces. Our first corps that is going to build our vanguard has 17,900 soldiers as well as 104 artillery pieces at their disposal. Our second corps is going to arrive tomorrow, bring us up to a total strength of 36,800 soldiers and 200 guns. Unfortunately, we do not know how many reinforcements the enemy is going to get on the second day. On paper we have a clear advantage over the enemy, but as you can see we are going to attack over a large area, meaning that our units are going to be dispersed over the entire battlefield and are unable to support each other. Rosecrans' forces are divided and march south. He senses our attack and has begun to consolidate his army. His forces are moving down this road, this passage, and the road that leads to Lee and Gordon Mills. The bulk of his army will probably rendezvous here to head north to Chattanooga. The Lafayette Road must be secured to stop their withdrawal. Up to this section at McDonald's Farm. Our army is coming from 3 main directions and will soon cross Chickamauga Creek from Reed's Bridge. Alexander's Bridge, Dalton's and Thetford's forts. We must advance and prepare to attack the Lafayette Road today. Minty's cavalry is currently delaying our advance to Reed's Bridge. However, our brigades are slowly pushing them back and we will soon cross the river. Alexander's Bridge is guarded by Wilder's Lightning Brigade, fully armed with Spencer rifles. Using elite troops to guard the bridge suggests that Rosecrans knows of our intentions and may be preparing a trap for us. The battle can begin and our skirmishers rush into action. We need to make sure that the enemy doesn't prepare a trap for us in these woods, and we need to take over this vantage point over here. Our snipers are hopefully able to flank the enemy and drive them off their defenses. And in the main attack we're going to get support by our 24-pounder howitzers and our 10-pounder Trégiers. If possible, I want to remove this threat on the stone wall before we cross the bridge. Wofford's and Perry's brigades are advancing through the forest. Pender is marching over open ground. So far we have not made contact, but I'm sure that the enemy is going to start opening up their bombardment soon. Wofford's men move up further, Perry move up over here. Pender is about to arrive on his position. And there we have the 17th Indiana, 750 men, and the 92nd Illinois with 693. And we have another unit spotted on this fence. Lily's artillery is over there. 10-pounder Trigias, get ready. Our Whispers should have a good firing position on these units. Maybe it is even a good place to advance with our infantry. Wofford soldiers are going to hang back. Panda, you're going to march up over there. Panda, can you get on the flank of the 92nd Illinois? They shouldn't have the greatest range. Our 10-pounders are getting ready. Our Whispers are moving up and are now ordered to attack. Panda has 13 casualties and they can open up fire, but the enemy is able to shoot back. Artillery fire is extremely strong. I'm going to send them back into hiding positions. We are doing some damage over here, wonderful. Parry, get forward. And our parrots are opening up their bombardment. Our howitzers can get a little bit closer, they have not yet been spotted. Parry's men, can you open up fire? Well, maybe if you shift a little bit. Not yet. Get forward. Yes, and now you are able to fire, but you're also getting shelled by artillery. Our 24-pounders can open up on the entrenched enemy over here. This is good for us, very good. Parry also has his CS regiment. Get on the position of Parry's skirmishers. These skirmishers can reattach. Our Whispers are still able to open up, very good. Our skirmishers are getting rear flanked. Wofford's skirmishers can now also reattach. Wofford, get forward just a bit. How is the fire looking? We are taking some damage from the artillery fire. I also want to redirect our 24-pounder howitzers to silence their battery quicker. Wofford's men also move up on the double. Very good. Our snipers can still support. Parry is taking a couple casualties, but it is not that terrible yet. Our 24-pounders, however, need to withdraw for the moment. We are taking a lot of casualties. I do not know what kind of artillery they have over there. Panda, I want you to focus up over there. Maybe we can drive those forces back. After you have driven those soldiers back, we can focus on the 17th Illinois. Panda on the double. Supplies, get down. 197 soldiers remaining on Lily. Our 24-pounders are getting ready to shell the enemy. And Panda took a couple hits. Hopefully we're able to drive back this unit soon. Our casualties are slowly mounting, but our fire is tough. And we are on their flanks. For now they are holding us well back. And I'm unwilling to send our forces over. Panda is about to arrive, very good. He is now getting flanked. Remain on the double until you have reached your fighting position. And open up. I am surprised that they can reach us from here. Ooh, these casualties are not looking good. Panda, fall back a bit. Maybe we can find a spot. Oh no, they can hit us from all the way over here. Yeah, no, this attack is not going to work. Panda, you're going to get back closer to the bridge. There's absolutely no place in sacrificing your unit. Parry took 119 casualties but dished out 112. Both its Vikings are also putting up a massive hit on the enemy. 460 of their soldiers are remaining. Unfortunately, Lily's battery is still in the fight. 24 pounders also reshift. Nope, you have to get far too close. Also focus on the 72nd. And it looks like either we are getting reinforcements or the enemy is getting reinforcements. The blue line shifted quite a bit. This is not a good look. Our reinforcements in the north have arrived and they need to get there on the double. Hatch, get over in the forest. Hatch's main force also up there in the forest. Come on, man, on the double. You need to make us. Stark, also get up there. This is not a good position to fight. How is this situation looking? The enemy is still resisting. Lily is down to 150 soldiers. Hatch's skirmishers can reattach. Our parrots, our 20-pounder parrots, our valuable guns have arrived over here. This is not good. Stark, get over there in the forest. Secret, you need to get down there. Protect our artillery at all cost. 20-pounders, open up on the battery under Harris. We have driven back those soldiers. Very good. Our whispers are able to open up on the 17th Illinois. Panda got spotted again as hit by artillery fire. Wolford's men are now taking casualties. Perry and Panda get ready. It looks like we have driven back one of their units over there. Who knows where they are forming up. Panda, get closer. Wolford is now taking massive casualties. General, move up there. Alright, we have driven back the first defenders. Stark, move up. Also get on the 123rd. Sigrid, you need to get on the enemy flank if somehow possible. Snipers have arrived. Wonderful. Get forward, but do not get yourself caught. Skirmishers, reattach. Sigrid, get ready to attack Minty. You have the numbers. More of our forcemen are arriving over here. Get up there. But of course, you need to send out skirmishers. We do not know what they have over here. The enemy is still resisting. Parry, double time it. 93 soldiers are remaining on Lily. Supplies need to get down. And I want Parry to start the crossing. We have lost a lot of time already. Panda took 114 casualties. Was barely able to get a shot off. Rush over. Come on, man. Hopefully we have the numbers to charge their positions. This is a massive volley. Now, man, charge. Lily is almost out of ammunition and almost destroyed. How is the situation in the north looking? We have driven back the 123rd Illinois for a moment, but they're recapturing lost ground. Stark, get up there. Hatch, also move forward. The enemy is in the forest. And we can still bombard the enemy. 20-pounders, focus on Lily. Their artillery is a massive thorn in our side. Wolford, double time it. You need to get over. They're still holding their ground. Our soldiers are getting flanked. General, move up. Supplies are getting delivered to our guns. Very good. Panda, focus on the enemy in front of you. Parry, hunt back these soldiers. We have to write a lot of letters to the families serving under Panda. 277 casualties already. 226 under Parry. But it looks like the enemy guns are finally silent. Come on, man. Open up. Wolford, come up there. How's the situation over there looking? 24-pounder howitzers. When did those get on the battlefield? Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. We have already lost one artillery piece. On the double. Snipers, move up there. Parent skirmishers, get over there. Cop and your skirmishers. You are going to make sure that nothing gets over here. We have driven back the enemy from this point. 20 pounders, you're going to set up on this location. Stark, you're going to stay on the point. We do not know if the enemy gets reinforcements. Snipers, open up on Minty. We are driving them back down here. They have strong contingents of skirmishers and Panda's brigade has suffered over 300 casualties. Perry, move forward. 24 pounders, get closer. 10 pounders also need to get closer. Supplies come up. Snipers, you're going to march on the flank of the enemy. They definitely have us outgunned, and skirmishers are in the woods. I hope that Panda skirmishers can delay them long enough so that we can push them back without Panda getting flanked too hard. Over here, soldiers are remanning their fortifications. Stark is there. Secret, get on the enemy side. Hatch, move over there. Our soldiers are getting flanked, I don't know from where. Palam, you're getting over there. Howitzers, get closer to this position. Palam skirmishers, you're going to hold back and secure this crossing. These units I want down. Corp, get in the back of these skirmishers. Our 10 pounders are back there. Good, they can open up fire. Our snipers are also there to open up on these units. Howitzers, open up on the 98th Illinois. Perry, march up. And now we have to secure the forts. Dalton's Fort, Thetford's Fort and all the river crossings must be held until nightfall, or our battle plan will fail and we will have to accept a defeat. Well, we didn't came here to get defeated. So, let's see with what situation we have to deal with. The enemy is still holding us back, but we are slowly getting more soldiers. Panda's men are really suffering in this battle. Perry, focus on the flank of this unit. Our whispers are opening up. 24 pounders are coming up and down there we get more reinforcements. It looks like we have either driven back or completely destroyed this one unit. Men, get up there. I want to build up a defensive perimeter. These soldiers can now focus on our south. Corps skirmishers have made contact. We should be able to drive back those skirmishers soon. Minty is on the flank of Panda. Panda, fall back. 400 casualties already. Luckily, our artillery is finally arriving. 10 pounders, open up on these soldiers. Down here, more of our forces are coming up. We have 12 pounder Whispers and 12 pounder Napoleons. I want our Napoleons to set up on this flank. Panda, you're going to scout ahead. Maybe we can find a fitting opening. The enemy cavalry is a massive threat for us. Up north we still have enemy resistance, but I think we can send Stark also to our southern flank. If we're able to push them down, we might get in the flank and the rear of the enemy. Panda's unit is almost destroyed, but they're still hanging in there. Down here another unit under another Panda can move forward and we are lacking reinforcements. Corp, march up and on the double. We have more cavalry on our flanks. This is most unfortunate, but we are slowly driving back the enemy. Perry, move forward. Wolford, move forward. 24 pounders, move forward. Our 10 pounder Trebuchets need to move up to make sure that we are not leaving them behind. These Whisperers move up on further flanks of the enemy. Panda skirmishers, get ever closer to the crossing. Maybe we can get over, but I'm sure they will have them defended. Panda on the double. We cannot see the enemy yet. Maybe they were actually so foolish to leave these crossings unprotected. Still no eyes on the enemy. Panda is still... Nope, there is Long. We cannot directly cross. Everyone, open up. Oh well, we actually can cross. Long is already falling back. but enemy artillery is somewhere over there. The enemy is still on these positions and we hear melee fighting. Cobb got flanked and is now routed. And he is taking massive casualties. But we are still pushing back the enemy. Panda is down to 479 soldiers. Artillery move up. Wolferts, men get on our flank. 10-pounder Trigers, open up. Enemy skirmishers are still on our rear. And we do not have reinforcements on our most southern section. Panda skirmishers capture this position. We are now getting flanked, I guess from Long. But we are able to drive Long back. Panda, you need to move down. And these units are still on our flank. But I guess that we can send Pelham down as well. Stark is coming up on the double, please. Cobb has already suffered 200 casualties. But it's still in the fight. Panda is also still in the fight. We are slowly driving them back. We have now officially secured Thetford's fort. Panda, move forward. 12-pounders, get ready to cross. I guess the enemy tries to retreat south. Perry, move up. And up here we have Minty's cavalry coming up. Stark, double time. Cobb, get ready to attack Minty. And on the double. Have we finally cleared out these skirmishers in our flank? I hope so. Panda, you're going to stay here. You're going to hold this position. Our Whisperers are still able to hunt the enemy. Very good. They are trying to relocate forces to the south. Panda, get ready to capture this crossing. They have artillery, but we do not know where. And enemy soldiers are still behind our sides. Our 10-pounder Trigers are now getting flanked. I'm going to get them out of harm's way if possible. Panda, deal with those skirmishes. Grigsby, do not withdraw. Come on, man. March up. Our last reinforcements are there, finally, but they're arriving far out on the battlefield. Men on the double. Panda skirmishers got caught in a melee. Panda, you yourself have to double time to push Ray off the point. 12-pounder Whisperers, you also need to march up. I hope that we can capture our objective before the daylight ends. We only have 1 hour 30 minutes remaining and it is 19 o'clock. These 150 soldiers are still on the fight. I'm going to leave these artillery pieces behind. They are not going to help us in our advance. These soldiers need to get ready. I'm also going to send Perry and Wolfert's soldiers down. Panda, together with his skirmishers and Cobb skirmishers, are going to be held back. In fact, I'm also going to hold Perry back. The artillery is also most likely not going to arrive in time. Panda, get down. Enemy skirmishers are there. How is the situation over here looking? Whisperers, get ready to attack the enemy. We have made contact again. Soldiers, march up. And on the double if you can. We are driving back Ray. Very good. Panda skirmishers, you need to reattach. Osborne and Georgia volunteers, double time it. There we have Campbell's skirmishers. Come on, man. Get up there, we need to buy time. Panda, reshift, open fire. 12-pounder Whisperers, you also need to cross. The enemy is behind our lines. These artillery pieces, I want them to set up over here. Pelham, you're going to get over here. More of the enemy is arriving. Osborne on the flank of Campbell. Siegfried and Hatch withdraw. 24-pounders behind our line. 20-pounder Parrots even further away. Grigsby surrendered. Our supplies got cached. Cobb, you're going to make sure that we get them back. Enemy skirmishers are a massive problem. Long is going to drive back Panda. but our reinforcements are finally arriving. Come on, men, on the double. These soldiers can push up further to the south. Our whispers as well as corps skirmishers are going to hunt back. Well, it looks like we are not going to get our supplies back, as we now have to proceed to the next day, but we have held all of our objectives. At the beginning of the second day, the Federal Army has received many reinforcements, but we will have to defeat them in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and until we meet again, I wish you all a great time.